Okay, so welcome to 40 Something and Fabulous with Penny. Today I'm going to attempt to do a pedicure with my Dipsy Dip powders. I'm doing the green that I did on my nail.
Radioactive.
Yeah, Radioactive that I did my accent nail with yesterday. And so we'll see how it goes, and be sure and watch all the way through. Let me know what you think. Comment below. If you'd like to get your own Dipsy Dip, please click the link I'm going to include in the description. And please like and subscribe and make sure that you've got... Okay, so I'm dipping my toes, and so far so good. I've already filed off, I've pushed the cuticle down, I filed off the invisible cuticle, as we call it, which is like the layer of skin down where your cuticle kind of sticks, and cleaned it up really good with a metal cuticle pusher. And it's actually a little bit harder to do than your nails, but, and I have a hard time reaching my feet, and so far so good for me. I'm conflicted about doing an accent nail in the Disco Fever, kind of opposite of my fingers. And I can't half see what I'm doing because I need reading glasses. I'm far enough away that I don't think reading glasses would help me. So I don't really know. I'm just very gently trying to pour it and get it completely over all of the nail, get good coverage. I'm getting a cramp. And you can see on my big toe, this is the first round of dip. On my big toe there, I obviously need to get the inside a little bit better. But with the second, possibly third dip, we will get that for sure. I'm gonna do my pinky toe next. My pinky toe is really hard because I don't have much of a pinky toe. I'm kind of propped against my table, so hopefully it doesn't give out with me or push out of the way or anything. I'm trying to keep the base coat off of my skin. Like I said, it's kind of hard because I'm not real flexible. You see, I'm kind of getting dip powder everywhere, but it's going to catch on that plate, and hopefully I'll be able to save. I don't have a coffee filter. I have cupcake liners, but I feel like those are too small. I don't think I can get my toes in there and keep everything isolated. Oh, all between my toes. One thing I've been told about our dip powders is they're actually much finer than many other dip powders, and that's one reason why we get such a good cure on them. This big toe should be dry by now, so I'm going to gently brush the excess. Oop, that one's not dry. I can see it from there. Okay, I'll wait and do that one. Now I'm going to do my other foot. I think I am going to do that accent nail. Just kind of opposite of what I got going on my fingers. It's a lot easier to do this foot over here because it's closer to my dominant hand. This is my right foot. Might look backwards to you guys. Not sure. There we go. I didn't have a good coating of that. And I'm just using a fake nail. You can use a small spoon, especially if you have like a cocktail spoon. But I'm just using a fake nail on a stick, a nail swatch on a stick. I got pretty good coverage there. Clean up my cuticle right there. I hope my producer's doing a good job. I can't see. My producer slash film crew slash assistant
slash editor.
You haven't been doing much editing for me.
You haven't told me to do any editing recently.
It's because you procrastinate too long.
I do not.
This is as simple as applying clear nail polish. Just have to be a little more discerning about getting it on your skin. I'm not as worried about this as my nails because this will be from a distance for everybody pretty much. Nobody looks at your feet super close except your nail tech if you have one, or I don't know, maybe your kids if they're studying it. Mine's pretty close to my toes at the moment.
And obviously the people watching the video.
Yeah, they're pretty close to my toes too, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're closer than I am.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a cramp in my leg. That's not a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
Especially in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah. In the middle of this business.
Yeah, that's bad. Ah.
Okay. Sorry, I need a break. Ugh, I know I only had one more toe to do on that one, but I'm going to switch back to this one. That's dry now, so I can brush off that excess. I am going to do another layer, obviously. Making sure I'm getting really good coverage on that. Take my little scooper. Get it really good in that area that didn't have any sticking. Oop. Super pretty. I'm still very surprised at this color. I just love it. I ordered it on a whim thinking I'll probably never wear it, but I love it so much. It's very summery. I'm actually going to do both of these at the same time. This is much easier than I thought. I've been actually putting this off because I felt like I'd have a really hard time because I can't get to my toes very well. But this has actually been easier than I thought it would be. It's just kind of hard to like get the excess off. How you tap your nails off. It's kind of awkward with your feet. Dude, you're going everywhere with the camera.
Well, it's because you keep moving.
My foot has stayed basically still the whole time.
Well, between you moving your hand and your foot has not stayed still, by the way.
Nobody asked you.
And you keep moving your hand in the middle of the camera, and I'm trying to...
All right, so that one's all done. So on this foot, since I skipped my baby toe, I'm actually gonna start on it. I can tell I'm getting all over my skin on that.
Oh yeah, I can... Whoa! That was scary.
Well, I wish I'd have turned the lid upside down because then it'd be catching all that junk. That would have been smart. I didn't realize it was all like pouring onto the top of the lid.
Maybe you could have done with a cupcake liner.
Yeah, that probably would have caught a lot of it actually. Did I brush these off with the brush?
I don't think so.
Oh, oops, sorry.
All right.
All right, so I'm trying to get a little bit of this top coat off my skin. Not working out very well. My boy does not want me to do the Disco Fever, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that's getting all over my skin too. Let me see if I can get it off.
Ooh!
Don't let that chair flip. That would be a serious disaster.
It would.
Okay, I think I scraped it off my skin, so that's a good thing.
We're about to find out.
Pouring on the powder. Okay, that one, I brushed them off before I did that one. I think before we started filming again. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my second layer. Just trying to cover the nail, not be so crazy with it. And then I'm going to try to do 2 at a time. While still keeping it over the plate. And I'm not really worried about strength with my toenails because my toenails aren't as weak as my fingernails. But it gives you better coverage to do at least 2 coats. And I think 2 coats is all I'm going to do.
Yeesh, you got it all over that toe there.
Yeah, it'll peel off later. Hopefully it won't take everything with it. I got it all over this one too, I think. My toenails are really hard to get to. That's why I wanted help. But Dean wouldn't help me. He would film me, but he wouldn't help me actually do my toes.
I didn't realize I'd be here for so long.
Okay. He doesn't want me to do the accent nail. I'm going to go and do this with the green. And again, I actually did a little bit of filing on my toenails because my big toes had, ridges in them. Which ridges is a sign that you got something going on. Like it was just one ridge. It wasn't bad, but I filed it anyway. Ridges in your toenails will actually show really bad with solid colors, but not so much with the glitters. The glitters are much more forgiving, but I went ahead and filed that ridge out. I also buffed, and then I also primed really well. So hopefully everything sticks. Okay. Let's brush this one off and do the second coat. It actually looks like I got pretty good coverage on that. Again, so much easier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm kind of sad that I didn't do them the other day when I did my fingernails. It's just a matter of finding a comfortable place to do it. For those of us who are older, so we don't get all cramped up. But this at my dining chairs is working great. I'm using a dining chair as my prop for my foot, and I'm sitting in another dining chair. And it's working out pretty well. Okay, so that takes care of that foot. I have to brush these off. Didn't I say that?
Yes.
Actually, I think it's just the one, but we'll brush them
Never
off.
hurts to brush them all off a little
Right.
bit.
Get all that loose powder off is a good thing. Okay, and then we're going to do Activator. And again, we're very generous with the Activator because that's where you get your hardness from. That's where everything kind of melds together.
Just like PVC glue.
I think it more like, yeah, I think it more like melts it.
Yeah, that's what PVC glue does.
Oh, okay, yeah. It kind of heats it up a bit and melts it. It's not hot to your toes at all.
It's exactly what PVC glue does.
So
actually.
it may not actually heat it. I don't know. But at any rate. Okay. We're going to let that dry a little bit, and then we're going to do a second coat of Activator. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this foot.
Ow!
Sorry.
Kicking me.
Don't be so dramatic.
You did kick me.
And again, we want to be really liberal. It only has to go through the 2 layers, so it's probably not imperative that we get a ton of it.
But, you know, a little bit extra won't hurt, right?
Right.
It's better to have a little bit too much and a little bit too little.
Right. We want to make sure that we get all over those powders so that it actually starts to do its thing.
Do its thing.
I don't remember, am I supposed to do 1 layer of activator or 2 layers of activator, then buff? I'm gonna do another quick layer because I really can't remember. I thought I had all my steps memorized, but we're gonna buff a little bit. I don't buff the glitter a whole lot because it can take the color off the glitter for some reason. It files it off and leaves like a silver glitter. Which isn't bad with the lighter colors, but with the darker colors you can tell. This green you probably wouldn't be able to tell a whole lot, and I didn't notice it doing it yesterday with my accent nails. Although I didn't buff them very much. I didn't file them at all, and I didn't buff very much. But I'm gonna give a quick buff. I did a second layer on this, right? Mm-hmm. Did I do 2 layers on this one? Mm-hmm. Okay. How soon I forget. I don't want all this dust going in that. I'm just gonna, it actually feels pretty smooth. I shaped my nails last night too, so I don't really have much shaping to do. But this is when you would do all your shaping and buffing and filing and everything that you're gonna do. And then we're gonna reapply a layer of activator, and then we're gonna do top coat. Just kind of smooths out that surface and you don't feel the roughness. We'll do 2 layers of top coat. That actually helps not to feel the bumpy glitter underneath. I'm gonna kind of see if I can file it off my skin there.
I would cut here.
Go ahead. Okay, I have I have buffed and smoothed out. Oh, no, we need to do an extra coat of activator. I almost forgot. After buffing, you always do an extra coat of activator to reinforce all that. So we're gonna cut here and come back when we're ready to do the top coat. Okay, here we go with layer number 1 of top coat. We let that activator dry for a good 30 to 45 seconds, easy. And that's what's gonna really bring out the shine. Actually, I don't wanna accidentally hit that. Can you tell the difference in the video?
Oh yeah. Big time.
And I'm not taking as much care as I probably should just because I'm starting to feel it sitting in these positions. Plus, again, it's at my feet. Now, while I'm doing the other foot, that one will dry no problem, and I'll be ready to do the second coat with no wait time. The cure time is between 15 and 30 seconds on most of the steps. 45, I got quite a bit on my skin. I can't get it off. It's like glue now, or like hardened, I should say, not glue.
Wow, that really does make a huge difference.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's really pretty in the sun when you go out there. And I don't know if I've talked about it in any of my videos. We actually have gaskets inside the top coat, and where's the camera at? I'm trying to...
What?
I don't know if you can see down in there, there's a gasket. Yeah, you can.
You can.
And that's where you clean off your brush. You try not to go around the top of the brush, or the top of the lid, because it will cause your brush to stick shut. Because this is pretty much like glue. So that inner gasket makes a huge difference with our liquids. And to my knowledge, ours is the only one that has that. So that's something that sets us apart as well. And we have the best quality dip powders. That comes from other consultants who've tried other powders. I never have. I personally have never done any other powders or gels or anything. But I love this so much, I have no reason to try anything else. This is my second layer of top coat. And by the time I'm done with this, the other foot will be dry and ready to go. Sometimes they need a little bit of extra drying time, so always just check them really quick to make sure they're not still sticky. Give them at least that 30 to 45 seconds. And here's the finished result.
Stop moving. I'm trying to focus.
Oh, sorry. I was wanting to make them sparkle.
Very nice.
Awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we can stop now.
All right. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you for watching. I appreciate it. That actually turned out to be so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I am sorry now that I waited so long. I wish I would have done my toes like when I first got my kit. Way easier than I thought, even though I have problems reaching my feet effectively. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Make sure you have the notification bell on so that you are notified when I upload a new video. And follow along. I'll be posting some fun stuff as I learn more about it and how to do like fun designs and all that kind of stuff, more advanced stuff. But thanks for watching.
Share this video with a friend.